Hi, welcome back to Hobby Life. This is part 7, I think, of the Death Mark 2 playthrough. Um, Last time we played, spoilers alert, so if you haven't caught the other sections, go check them out now. Again, there is going to be spoilers if you start from the middle. Otherwise, if you're fine starting from here, then don't let me tell you what to do. Um, Essentially, last time we played, though, we fully saved Hanako of the toilet, so we came to the conclusion that we just had to convey I can't remember her name Nao's feelings to her, and it fully saved her. But by fully saving them, um, we essentially we essentially made their spirit delicious enough for the departed to eat. So the departed ate them, and they also kidnapped Ai and essentially just use the soul as a trade-off. So I think if we didn't fully save Hanako, they would have taken Ai. Um, I'm not entirely happy about that. I mean, like, I would rather nobody have to, like, suffer. But I guess the only way for your party members to not die is to condemn the Forsaken souls already. So we're just gonna hop into it. One thing to note is every time I power up my Switch, I always kind of goof in terms of connecting the monitor. So I did skip a bit of dialogue, I think. Let me see if I can look. Oh, no, not auto. I think yeah, log. These days, 3 days have passed since we brought Hanako's case to a close. Every day since then, I've gone to Konohara Academy to investigate the departed. Okay, so we didn't miss much, but progress has been frustratingly slow. I'm getting impatient. Also, excuse the sound of me opening a drink. Making matters worse, that macabre scene has been seared into my memory. I relive it every night. Yeah, so this is Hanako's soul being devoured. The departed is devouring souls. Why did they consume Hanako's soul after she'd already been saved? My only clue is what they said afterward. I must eat a lot, so I can become beautiful and beloved. The departed wants to consume a lot of souls to become beautiful. Are they doing it for me, their husband? If that's the case, they won't be able to suppress their appetite. The sun is still up in the sky, yet I decided to head to Konohara Academy. I promised Mr. Konoe I'd give him my report. I haven't seen him since that incident. Perhaps he's busy dealing with the fallout from Izumi and Horikoshi's cases. I pack my bag and get ready to leave. All the evidence I collected during the previous case has been organized and filed. I've also returned anything I borrowed from the school. Just as I'm about to leave the mansion, I hear a chime. Looks like I've got a visitor. What horrid timing. Looks like they are like using some of the some of the CG from the old game. Hey, Mr. Yashiki. Entering the mansion is another one of the mark bearers, Eita Nakamatsu. The way he's dressed just screams to all who see him that he is an otaku. I'm not very tech savvy, but I can always rely on him whenever I need help with tech stuff. Sorry, Ada. I'm about to head out now. Let's save the tech lesson for another time. You're investigating the departed, aren't you? Moe told me. So I'm here to give you a hand. Eita. In this day and age, the internet is an essential component for any spirit investigation. Some rumors even originate on the internet. Oh, by the way, the departed isn't trending online, which makes it seem that its influence is limited to Konohara Academy. Researching rumors around through the internet, huh? Ada's skills might help me open up new avenues for finding leads. I'm begging you, Mr. Yashiki, let me help. What about your job? You mean my part-time work at the factory? I'm not shirking my work, okay? My contract ended last month. I'm recharging my energy for the next job. No need to worry about that. Let's go to Konohara Academy then. Huh? I have to go with you? Well, yeah. But, my eyes land on his anime t-shirt. I doubt the headmaster would turn a blind eye to his eclectic getup. In fact, it might start directing unwanted attention to our group, and that would not be good for our investigation. On second thought, you can stay here. I'll call you if there's anything I want you to snoop for on the internet. Deploying me as logistical support, eh? The perfect role for a genius like me. I'll be on standby here then. By the way, have you been taking care of yourself, Miss Yashiki? Your complexion looks worse than I remember. I've like changed his voice 3 times and I don't know how to voice this guy. I barely get any sleep these days, indeed. I witnessed 2 people die horrifically in a short period of time. Nobody just shrugs that off. It's obviously taking a toll on me. Driving while you're in that state is an unnecessary risk. You should take the bus. I'll give you some of my passes. Here, take these. Thanks. I leave Kudro Mansion and Eita waves goodbye. Not wanting to waste his kind and thoughtful gift, I catch the bus at the nearby bus stop. After passing M Tower Station, the bus motors uphill toward Konoehara Academy. The hum and gentle vibration of the engine lull my weary self to sleep. I'm so tired right now too. But I do want to play something spooky right now, so... Traffic's no issue and the bus arrives on time. I get off at the stop and walk through the school's main gate. Class is in session, so there's not a single student in sight. Let's go to the infirmary for now. It's completely empty. Oh well. Might as well treat it like my own office since I've been given permission to do so. I guess I'll save real quick. Trade? There are sacred objects in one corner of the room. Moa put them there. I'm sure she intentionally left them here so I can make use of whatever I need. But I still have to trade. Tenro Shrine Guardian Daruma Gourd Bag Enhancement. How do I check what they do? Reduce 1 damage from suspensive acts and events. I don't think that's that helpful. All we have to do is just not get hit forehead. Reduce 1 action cost during suspensive attacks. Action costs. I don't think... What's bag enhancement do again? Favorite bag +2. Increase Sashi's success rate during his attacks by 3%. I think the cumulative effect of this bag is better than everything else. It is my favorite bag too, so... Alright, let's save again. And let's just leave, I guess? Let's go to the faculty room. That seems like where they'd want me to go. Went into the faculty room, asked one of the teachers to call Mr. Konoe. Oh, you're here, Yasuki. Idle hands are the devil's playthings. Let's get down to business. So, where shall we start? I've read your investigation report. Mr. Konoe lowers his voice. He probably doesn't want the other teachers to hear us. It's hard to believe that Hanako's spirit killed Izumi and Horikoshi. Goodness. You witnessed some of it. It's the truth. You have to accept it. I'm very aware of that. Be that as it may, don't think everyone else is going to believe it. To tell you the truth, some teachers and students are starting to wonder about you. They're curious about the man wandering around questioning students. Oh great. They find me suspicious. Especially our curriculum coordinator, Miss Sakamoto. You seem to have touched a nerve with her. I'm begging you, don't make her mad. Oh, that? Their families have contacted the police. A detective came to our school to investigate. It was only for formalities, though. I managed to send him on his way. That easily? Over 10,000 minors go missing every year. No way. Without it being a clear criminal case, they won't investigate it seriously. Or rather, they can't investigate it. There aren't enough clues. We haven't got any new notices. You'll be the first person to know if one arrives. Oh, okay. I can't see any hints that could lead me to the departed's identity. Figuring this out without any clues is basically impossible. It's not like I'm hoping for a new notice. I just wish there was something I could inspect. By the way, Yasuki, do you know why I wanted you to come earlier than usual today? I want you to teach some classes as a temporary teacher. Excuse me? Our Japanese history teacher has fallen ill. They won't be returning to work for a while. And since you're here, I want you to teach a supplementary course. Hold on a sec. Why do I need you to take this seriously. Besides, you'll benefit from this as well. If you're standing in front of the students teaching a class, it will allay their suspicions and quash their doubts. That will make your investigation proceed more smoothly, don't you think? Ugh. Me? Become a teacher? Great. So it's settled then. Do whatever you like as long as it'll be useful for the students. I assume you have some knowledge about folklore studies and occultism since you chase spirits. Just use them as your subject matter and spin it as being historic or something. Good luck, Yasuki. I didn't think I'd have to actually teach a class. I'm in deep trouble. One of the teachers gives me some very brief guidance on how to conduct a class. And with that, I head to one of the second-year classrooms in the new building. The moment I enter the class, all eyes are on me. I feel like I'm an object in some kind of exhibition. I want to just turn around and leave. However, I've got to do this. After a quick introduction, I begin my class immediately. It's too late to turn back now. Time to suck it up and be a teacher. What kind of lesson should I teach, though? Since I'm acting as a Japanese history teacher, a lesson related to that would be good. Oh no, am I gonna have to actually like choose what to teach about? 3 topics spring to mind as candidates. I don't want to talk about this or this. So maybe the horrors of the Great H City air raid? Half a century ago, many lives were lost when H City was bombarded. That event was the origin of many ghost stories in H City. From there, I segue into the changing situations during World War II. For the first time in days, I'm actually happy to hear the sound of a bell ringing. I made it to the end of the class. Bidding the students a good rest of their day, I leave the classroom. I return to the special building while responding to the students who greet me in the hallway. Whew! I exhale deeply, feeling immensely relieved. Giving an hour-long lecture with all eyes on me was no easy task. I've got a newfound respect for all the teachers who have to go through this every single day of the school year. Mr. Yasuki, Miss Sakamoto is waiting for you. Please return to the faculty room. What does Sakamoto want from me? Mr. Konoe said she hates me. Faculty room? Yeah. When I enter the faculty room, I ask one of the teachers to call Miss Sakamoto. There you are, Mr. Yasuki. Please take this. One of our students found it at the end of the corridor and brought it here. To notice? Yeah. It's a new notice. Dear Gold Prize, Kashima will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. Kashima? Isn't that the girl? That's the white-haired girl? Looking at the format, it's definitely consistent with the departed's notices. In that case, the target this time is Gold Prize. And there's a new spirit named Kashima? You certainly have it rough, huh? Being tugged to and fro to respond to the students' pranks. A sneer crosses her face. Excuse me. I'm guessing she doesn't believe the departed exists. I doubt Mr. Konoe explained the details of Izumi and Horikoshi's murders to her. Can I ask you something, Miss Sakamoto? Do you have any ideas who Gold Prize and Kashima are? I haven't the foggiest notion. If you have no more business with me, I'll be taking my leave. I'm a curriculum coordinator. I have a lot of things to do. Giving me the cold shoulder, she leaves the room. I guess that confirms the rumors of her hating me. Or maybe she has a huge crush on me. I'm joking. Alright, where should I start? I can't let anyone fall victim this time. I need to set my investigation strategy first. Time to head back to the infirmary and devise a plan of attack. I have a plan. Attack. Who's here? Who's here? Oh, found ya! An energetic voice fills the room.
Yo, old-san.
Sup, old man? What are you doing here, Sho? Nakamatsu told me you're here. Heard about the case. I want in. Unable to hide my surprise at his sudden visit, I decide to ask him some things first. This is Sho Nagashima, a high school student in H City, as well as one of the mark bearers. As you can see, he's one lively delinquent. He plays baseball a lot, so he's strong and fit. Though he does have one notable weakness. I appreciate your concern, but the problem we're dealing with here involves your Achilles heel. Spirits. So what, then? It ain't my first time dealing with spirits. I ain't no chicken, you hear? Despite his boisterous protestations, he's clearly shaking. While he has way more guts than other people, he has crippling fear of the supernatural. It's so bad that his body practically shuts down as soon as he hears the word spirit. I never did ask him why he's so afraid, though. Did he have some kind of traumatic event when he was young? The hell, old man. Why are you looking so concerned and all? It's pissing me off. To help you out, of course. Let me be your assistant. Goodness, you're just like I. Where is she, by the way? She said a TV thing come up suddenly, so she couldn't come. Too bad, huh? No cute idol at your side today. You could say I'm glad, though. I've caused you trouble before, so this is my chance to return your kindness. You're making an awfully large deal out of it. I can't help it. That's just who I am. Where'd you get that uniform? You don't go to the school. This? I borrowed it from Watanabe's friend. I ain't really a blazer kind of guy, though. This preppy shit clashes with me so hard it's giving me chills. Real men only rock a short jacket and harem pants. What are harem pants? With the pleasantries concluded, I explained the situation to Sho. His determination is as strong as eyes. He's one stubborn fellow. Who knows what he'd do if I refused? He'd probably rush in alone. It's much safer for everyone if I take him along as my assistant and keep an eye on him. By the way, that old man Daimon called earlier. He said he had some urgent business and he'd be late. That old man's still a coffin mess, huh? What was it again? Doctors make the first patients? Mashita told me something like that. Doctors make the worst patients. I'm pretty sure that's what Mashita taught you. Speaking of, where the hell is he? Figured he'd be here with you since we're dealing with spirits. This guy was like one of my favorite characters in the other game. Mashita is a former detective and a mark bearer. He often joins me in investigating strange happenings. I also thought he was like the villain, I think, in the first game. Sho looks up to him as an older brother. We were actually talking on the phone just last night. He's currently out of town on a different case. He didn't go into detail, but it seems like it's a pretty big case with a lot of people's lives at risk. Basically, something that requires urgent attention. So how are we gonna do this thing? pretty much the same way we started out with the case of Hanako of the toilet. Focus on the spirit mentioned in the notice and try to prevent casualties. We'll start by trying to figure out the identity of Kashima. If we don't know who Kashima is, we'll never be able to figure out what their grudge is. We also need to identify the gold prize mentioned in the notice. Aren't they like the next target? Correct. If we know who the gold prize is, that may lead us to Kashima's identity. I did not realize some of those parts were not shows. Time to get moving. Where should we go? Doryo and Kinukawa from the student council know a lot about the school's rumors. Let's ask them. Hell yeah, let's roll. I'm gonna save again. Sorry for all the saving. Student council room. My eyes are so tired right now for some reason. There's no one in the student council room. It's unusual to see this place empty after school. Maybe they just headed out for a bit. Let's get some time here while we wait for them. On the desk, I find a notepad with something written on it. Student meeting agenda. Incorporating measures against mold and pests. How rude of you to call insects pests. I don't find any useful information. On the desk, I find a notepad. Okay. Someone wrote, how rude of it to find someone insects pest. That kind of sounds like that means the person likes insects. I think that's Kinukawa. There's several printouts on the whiteboard. One of them is about the clock tower. Konoehara Academy Student Council notice. Konoehara Academy's 70th anniversary project. Wake up, clock tower. Built to commemorate the school's 10th anniversary, the clock tower is a representation of Konoehara Academy's 70-year history. To commemorate the 70th anniversary of the school, we would like to make another attempt to repair the clock tower, and your signature is required for this to happen. Your cooperation will be greatly appreciated. Let's use our power to move the hands of the clock again. Konoehara Academy's clock tower, huh? Where's that? A symbol of Konoehara Academy that looms so large you can even see it from far. Oh, I see it now. However, the clock stopped moving and the bell no longer works. The student council has decided to take it upon themselves to make the clock move once again. Wait a minute. Whenever the departed's voice rings in my ears, I always hear a bell sounding. Furthermore, when I arrived here for the first time, I heard the sound of that bell ringing. The bell shouldn't work anymore. The students seemed indifferent to the bell back then, and I assumed it was because they were just used to it. But maybe it's because I'm the only one who can hear the bell tolling. But why? The trash can is empty and its bag liner has been replaced, though it still smells somewhat musty. What else is there to check then? That's checked, that's checked. Here maybe? Okay. Thick binders are lined up on the shelf. Records of each year's committee meetings are stored here. Alright, here we go. Ah! Mr. Yasuki, I didn't know you were in here. I'm doing some more investigating. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Sure, go ahead. I told Doryo about the new notice we found. Gold prize and Kashima, huh? That sound familiar to you? It does, yes. Can I ask something first though? Horikoshi's been absent for a while now. Some even say she's gone missing. Is it possible that she was killed by Hanako? I can't bring myself to answer her. The headmaster told me to keep it a secret, and I don't want to make her anxious. I knew it. However, she's astute enough to discern the truth through my silence. The rumors are true then. Once you're targeted by the departed, it's over for you. About that, I think I might be referring to Slit-Mouthed Kashima. I'm intrigued. Tell me more. Slit-Mouthed Kashima is a spirit that's rumored to haunt the bus stop near the school. That's it? Any details about sightings or anything else? I don't really know the details. Didn't I tell you before? I'm really scared of things like ghost stories. I'm surprised Sho didn't chime in there to be like, yo, me too. Gold prize, huh? Like the gold prize in a competition? Oh, I see what you're thinking. So the target is a student who has received a gold prize. Do you know of anyone like that? I haven't heard anyone winning anything recently. Our school isn't that passionate about club activities. Really. But there are trophies and certificates lined up at the entrance. In the past, we used to be competitive, before we became a prep school. Many students were enthusiastic about club activities and sports, but nobody's really like that anymore. Let's see if there's anything else different. Let's try chatting a bit more. Okay, that means we've cleared everything here. Oh, about Slit-Mouth Kashima. Maybe Michiho knows something more. She loves that kind of thing after all. Where is she? She's gone home, but she'll probably come back if she knows you're looking for her. I think she likes you ever since you complimented her hair. I actually find it kind of amazing that teachers don't scold her for her hair. It's her natural hair. Did I say something wrong? No, it's nothing. Michiho might be a bit strange, but she's not a bad girl. Please be nice to her. I asked Oreo to call Michiho and leave the student council. I'm like 90% convinced Michiho is the departed. The school will be closing shortly. All students, please promptly vacate the school grounds for today. Oops, time's up. Let's return to the infirmary and start prepping for the search tonight. The search tonight? What are we searching for? We don't even know what we're looking at for yet. Aight, old man. Let's get ready for the night investigation. Daimon should be back by the time we finish. I take a few bites of the convenience store food Sho bought before I start preparations. Yo, what a nice guy Sho is, man. What a bro. Finally, the sun sets, and there's no sign of anyone left inside the school. Maybe I should revisit Spirit Hunt, Deathmark 1, just to like remember the characters a bit more. It's been like 5 years since I played Spirit Hunter 1. Old Man Diamond's late as fuck. I'm tired of just waiting. Let's go on without him. Sho brings up a good point. Oops. There's a new notice to worry about. Gold prize is being hunted by Kashima and may be killed. We can't waste even a second. That student council pres said Kashima haunts the bus stop near the school, right? How about we check out that place first? Alright, let's go. I'm gonna save again. Sorry, guys. Alright, how do I even get to the... How do I even get to the front of the school? New building, maybe? You know, Sho's side profile does not look anything like him. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so they are letting us go here. I'll leave the building through the front door and head for the main gate. Oh ho, look who's here. Hope she didn't wait long for us. Oh, there you are. Hime said you're looking for me. Guess you've gotten any notice? I appreciate you coming here, but didn't Dorio call you quite a while ago? Oh, I left my phone at the dorm. I was so surprised when I listened to the voicemail. Never expected you'd call me, so I rushed here. Sorry about that, and thanks. Anyway, I see that boy is your assistant now, huh? Piercings, scars on his cheeks, and an intense stare? A delinquent, I take it? Ah, shut up. None of your business. Who the hell is this floaty airhead? Am I some kind of Kurixidai to you? I need to look at that as. What do you even say? Oh wait, yeah, she's the one that likes bugs. Hey, enough. Introduce Sho and Michio to each other. In short, Sho will be helping me tonight. Whoa, sounds like so much fun. Hey, let me join too. Hinaka smiles mischievously. Looks like she wants to join the investigation. What should I do? I'll let her join. I told Hinaka she can join us for a while. A little while sounds good. I have a curfew after all. Oh, that reminds me. You called that guy Sho, right? Sure must be nice to be called by your first name. Probably gives you a sense of closeness, huh? Kinuka stares at me with anticipation. I don't even know which part of her name is her first name. Kazuo Yashiki. So Kazuo is my first name. Which would mean her first name is Michiho. Yep, that's it. And I feel like we're all in the same boat. Part of me feels like if I shunt her, she's gonna kill us. Kinuka, Michiho seems happy. And Dorio also asks us to be nice to her. Now, let's talk. These days, all people talk about us have departed. People who totally ignored it at first have started to believe they exist now. Especially once Horikoshi became the third victim. She disappeared right after the notice arrived. Everyone's scared they may be targeted next, and thus more students have been skipping school. Are you not scared, Michio? It's the opposite. My curiosity is piquing. Aren't you curious to know who the departed is? This isn't a TV show or manga here. We're facing a vicious murder. Don't be reckless. Okay. Oh, Slit-Mouth Kashima? It used to be a talk of the school. The newspaper club did a special feature on them and it became a big hit among students. There's a rumor going around Konoehara Academy. Chapter 3. Slit-Mouth Kashima. Kuchisake. Okay, so this is Kuchisake. Okay. I think I'm familiar with this tale. This bus connects the school and M Tower Station. Once the sun goes down, students aren't allowed to get off midway. Because Slit-Mouth Kashima will appear. Once a girl got off the bus and started walking. She heard a strange sound from somewhere. An eerie, metallic sound. And when she tried to listen closely out of curiosity, she heard a voice mixed in with the sound. Yukami, Ocean, Jimon, Abay. Oh man, my eyes are so tired right now. But I will power on. The sound suddenly stopped right behind her. She looked back without thinking. And saw a tall woman in a long coat. She wore a mask and carried bloody scissors. And that was Slit-Mouth Kashima. I think that is this. Huh? You're making all that up, aren't you? No, I'm not. A student really was killed 5 years ago. She got off at the same bus stop. She saw Kashima standing next to the bus stop. Yukami, Ocean, Jimon, Abay. That part's kind of confusing. I wonder if they're going to explain it. Kashima started walking toward her. The voice and the metallic sound got closer and closer. A bus came from the opposite direction. The girl ran over and got on that bus, not caring where it was headed. The bus left, heading away from the stop where Kashima appeared. The girl took a seat and felt relieved. She convinced herself she was just imagining things. She believed it was all just a dream. The bus took her back to the stop near the school. She had to get off there to get back to the dorm. But you know what? Yukami, Ocean, Jimon, Abay. Yukami. Kashima had chased after her. And then... What the hell? The girl was killed by Kashima. Even worse, the way she was killed was unbelievably horrible. She was stabbed to death, but from the inside, not outside. With all the blades sticking out of her body. She looked like a bloody hedgehog, and it was a nightmarish scene. That is how the rumor goes. Imagine dying with scissors bursting out of your body. Gruesome, isn't it? Ichio, there's something I'd like to confirm. Let me guess, the school gate where that student died is... Exactly. It's here. There might have been a dead body right where you're standing. Seriously, dude? Give me a break, shit. To no one's surprise, the mention of spirits causes Sho's complexion to go pallid. Though I have to admit, hearing that story took a toll on me as well. And that corpse disappeared the moment the cops arrived. That's definitely a spiritual phenomenon. Don't you think Slit-Mouthed Kashima is an unusual name? Is there any context behind the name? The slit-mouthed part is based on the story of the slit-mouthed woman. Kashima wears a mask like that legend, and she kills people with scissors. What about the Kashima part then? Well, everyone knows the urban legend about Reiko Kashima, the girl who was cut in half when she fell off a train. But the details don't match. Reiko Kashima has no legs, and cuts people in half with a scythe, not scissors. So who or what the Kashima part refers to is still unknown. That's all I know. There's not much to go on since it's an old rumor. Even if the target is really some kind of gold prize winner like he may suggest, I have no idea who that would be. I'm not interested at all in those things. Okay. Shall we get going, Mr. Yasuki? A teacher shouldn't break a promise with a student, alright? With that said, sorry man, let's just let her do what she wants for the time being. Jeez, how carefree can you get? She's your problem, old man. I'll be following along from a distance. Don't want to interrupt you. Hey, Sho. You know, I'm pretty confident when it comes to sensing supernatural beings. We'll definitely discover something big. Keep your expectations high. After this point, you'll be on a change companion for a while. Huh. A new notice has arrived at the school. The executor is Kashima. New target is gold prize. Connected to the M Tower Station. Kashima appears along with an eerie metallic scraping sound. Yukami, Ocean, Jimon, Abay. Okay. Okay. Oh, I guess like that means Sho's literally just chilling here. There's still some time before the next bus arrives. So, well, we're gonna investigate out here. Okay, sick. There's a bench with paint peeling on every corner. I even see some crushed bugs on the seat. A hawk moth, huh? What a poor soul. May you rest in peace. There's a boy wearing a Konohara Academy uniform. What's he doing here? School let out a long time ago. His left eye is a deep blue. Anyone can tell he's not an ordinary boy. Spirit Dr. Kazuo Yasuki. Or should I call you Mr. Yasuki, since you're a teacher here now? Yeah, I'm Yasuki. My left eye sees everything. The Grim Reaper is coming after you. You are summoning death upon this school. And finally, in the end, the Grim Reaper's sickle will strike you down as well. A tragic demise awaits you. You're not making any sense. Care to explain? Listen with your soul, not your ears. Only then will you be able to understand. This is a warning. Withdraw from this case. Before you and the people around you fall victim to the spirits. But Abay just disappears. What the? As soon as he finishes speaking, the boy leaves. Oh, he leaves. Unbelievable. Made it seem so creepy. What on earth is his problem? You sure attract strange people, huh? You know him? More or less. He's my senior. He's obsessed with the occult stuff and always approaches people who can see. See what? Spiritual beings, duh. What else? He said he can tell when people have spiritual sensitivity. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not. He might just be assuming things on his own. Huh. You should know a lot about him. Did he approach you too? Yep. He stopped doing that since Miss Sakamoto scolded him. Oh, he was following Izumi too. Izumi too. Mind telling me his name just in case? Sorry, I forgot what his name is. I only remember that it's a really unique name. That boy seems to be famous in Konohana Academy. Looks like a troublesome individual has his eyes on. Just ask Miss Sakamoto what his name is. Looks like Kinuka has the same level of spirit and spirit thing as me. Let me consult her to see what to do. Well, the bus should be coming soon. Okay, we'll just go to the bus then. The bus should be here soon. Oh, right. What exactly are we going to do to investigate Kashima? Shall we start by testing out the rumor? Attempting to reenact the rumor and searching for any evidence of spirit has always been my investigation style. I try to recall the content of the rumor. When did Kashima appear again? Awesome, you even remember the details. Glad to know you were really listening. That reminds me, Michio. Which bus stop was Kashima seen at? As far as I know, the rumor doesn't really specifically say which bus stop it is. A bus stop between the school and M Tower Station. So that's M Town Shop, S Cemetery, or K Hospital. Oh, the bus is here. Hey, don't leave me here. Show, you're the one that's like lagging behind, man. Come on. Hopefully we get a chance to save though. If not, I'll just like stop it and hopefully it doesn't lose my data. The bus sets off on a night journey, and we three are the only passengers. Checking the route map, the bus does stop 3 times before reaching M Tower Station, M Town Shop, S Cemetery, and K Hospital. I think a student is most likely to get off at M Town Shop. Why would a student get off at a cemetery? A crooked guardrail and a slanted pole. There's been a car accident here. Remember? Looking at the brake marks on the road, it seems like there was a car accident here. Safe driving is important. You should take that to heart, Mr. Yashiki. Yeah, I'll try to keep that in mind. There's an old mailbox. It's best not to look into it. A dirty glass door. The other side of the door is pitch black though. It's impossible to make out what's inside. A piece of paper with the word "morning" is posted on the door. Someone who lived here apparently passed away recently. What the? I feel something bumping into my shoes. A tooth? I pick it up. It's an eerie tooth. Why is it here? A vending machine with bottled water inside. A rare sight these days. Judging by the lack of any light and the fact that it's not making any sort of mechanical sound, seems like it's no longer in use. Huh. This vending machine is kinda rare, isn't it? It's got bottles of water. Is it out of order? Jeez, what a shame. I wanted to buy one for nostalgia. I guess that's it from here.
先生
The hell's with this busted ass looking shop? Giving off some real bad vibes somehow. Hey, come on, we better keep away. I guess we're getting back on the bus. We'll go to the cemetery last, because I feel like that's just a big debate. Wait, he's here too? Oh no, that's Cho. There's an old bench here. Time and disrepair have started rusting the metal bits of the bench. What a creepy hospital. Doesn't look abandoned though. This is the entrance to K Hospital. Nothing really beats the creepiness of going to a hospital at night.
はいはい
This place is K Hospital. It's old and the service isn't even good. No wonder it's deserted. To be honest, even if someone got sick or hurt, I wouldn't recommend that they go here. There's nothing here. I guess it's a cemetery after all. Unless it just happens when we get back to the school. This is all just a big waste of time to like extend the game. Oh, the scissors here. I find a pair of scissors on the road. The blade and handle are covered in a red substance. Maybe when they show the like picture, like the story earlier, that's when they show you like the cemetery. Is this blood? That'd be my guess. Why is it here? Scissors. Don't tell me Kashima's... Michio bites her tongue. So it's clear what she's going to say next. Did Kashima drop this? Eeh! Michio clings to my arm suddenly. Hey, what in the world? Do you feel that? There's something dangerous nearby, staring at us. It must be slit-mouthed Kashima. I can hear the voice. The voice? What voice? The voice is saying something. You, Kami, Ocean, Jimon, Abay. Michio? Yukami, Ocean, Jimon, Abay. Oh no. You good, Michio? Yeah. Just not feeling so good. Sorry for worrying you. I'll just head back to the dorm. Great timing. The bus to school just arrived. Back to school just arrived. Bye-bye, Mr. Yasuki. Well, that was weird. Hey, wait! I'm still not done talking to you. Michio ignores me and walks to the bus stop on the opposite end of the road. She gets on the bus without so much as a second glance. The hell's up with her? She said she's not feeling too well. Looks like she sensed someone's presence. No way. Was it Kashima? Maybe. They're not here. Maybe they're inside that cemetery? I follow Sho's gaze and find a door leading into the cemetery. Hey, old man. Let's keep those scissors. They might be connected to the spirit. Obtained hairdressing scissors. Oh, there is something being dragged here. Vehicle gate that leaves the cemetery. It's shut tight because it's nighttime. Inspecting it closely, there's about a 1 centimeter gap between the gate boards. I should be able to peek inside this way. I'm scared. Jump scare. I bring my face closer to the gap. There's only darkness on the other side. Jump scare, I know it. The gap's too narrow to make out anything else. Should I climb the gate and look around? Sure. The wind blows through the gap. This doesn't feel like an autumn night's wind. Too tepid, damp, and musty. Damn. Ah! What was that sound? Did the wind rattle the gate or something? Great, I just lost health for no reason. The gate doesn't look so weak that a breeze would rattle it, though. Was this the work of some supernatural being? What? Something falls down from the top of the gate. A tooth. Yeah, I don't like the tooth system. There's a side entrance to the cemetery's nameplate. Looks like it's open even at night. Even though it's open late, I don't think I'd be inclined to visit if I didn't have business here. Sho and I head inside. I'm kind of glad we're not like searching the school anymore, though. We walk among the tombstones. The cemetery isn't large, probably half the size of Konohara's schoolyard. This place is packed with tombstones, the dead supposedly slumbering beneath. However, I hear the sound of the wind blowing from time to time. Can't help but wonder if that sound is actually the wailing of the restless deceased. Hold up a sec, old man. Sho suddenly halts his steps. He fixes his gaze on the graves. I can't see clearly because it's freaking dark as shit out here, but... See the name written on that one? Looks like it says... Kashima. It's how many graves are in this place. It's hard to tell which one he's referring to. Or which he's referring to. Let's look around a bit. The grave surrounded by withered plants. Looks like this grave has been abandoned for quite some time. I feel sorry for the deceased. Inspect. Arrange. I trim off the withered leaves and brush away the scattered petals. You really are something, huh, old man? Even taking care of a stranger's grave. Something small falls onto the ground, along with some ruined bits of stuff. A tooth! Of course. No, don't help us progress the case. Just, give me a tooth. There are several small, narrow boxes lined up in front of the tomb. I've never heard of a tradition like this before. The boxes are similar in size. They're decorated in ornate lettering. Must be the names of brands. Durando, R3 Cut, King Cutter, Nart Edge. I haven't heard of any of these brands before. Cutter and Edge, though. Could they be brands of blades or something? We'll know more once we open the boxes. I pick up one of the boxes. Scissors, maybe. It's so light, as if there's nothing inside. I heard metal clanging. Hey, old man, do you hear that? Oh my god. Indeed, I do hear a strange sound. Don't tell me this is the sharp metallic sound from the rumor. The sound is getting closer. My body's completely tensed up. It's hard to breathe. That's not me. Is that her? Is that Slit-Mouth Kashima? We're screwed! What should we do, old man? Give it back, oh my god. Out of the blue, I feel pain and discomfort, as if a foreign object has been shoved into my arm. What's wrong, old man? My arm hurts so bad, like it's being stabbed by a sharp blade. Give it back! We give back the scissors, maybe? Or do I die? I'm dead. Ah, what's up with your arm? I have no idea. But I'm pretty sure this is Kashima's doing. We need to do something or else we'll be killed. What should I do, old man? I'm hurting pretty bad. I can't really move that well. So what do we do now? So we either give back the scissors that we found earlier, or we close the box that we just opened. Kashima told us to give it back, but what? Do we need to put the offering back on her grave? I'll have Sho do it. Sho puts the hairdresser scissors into the small box and places it in Kashima's grave again. Oh my god. Just my luck. Like, if there's actual odds to this game, I'm screwed because I just have the worst luck in the world. I'm gonna have Yashiki do it because he's the one that has it. Kashima mutters something before disappearing into the darkness. Looks like this is the right choice. Jesus Christ, man. Do I still have knives coming out of my hand? Or scissors coming out? She's gone. I guess so, yeah. How's your arm, old man? The scissors are gone. The heck? You don't have a single scratch on you. What's going on here? No idea. The scissors might have been an illusion created by Kashima's resentment, though the pain I felt earlier was definitely real, so we conclude that curse of hers is quite dangerous. With that said, we shouldn't spend another second here. Let's leave this cemetery, quick. We don't know whether she's going to attack us again. Yeah, come on. Okay, I'm gonna head back to school, save, and I'll call it there. We should be okay here, right? No, this bus stop is Kashima's domain. We better get further away. Oh, nice. There's a bus coming across the street. Come on, old man, let's get on it. That should give us a bit of breathing room. Is she gonna chase us like the rumor said? Oh, it's old man Daimon. Sho starts talking on his phone. While that's typically bad etiquette when you're on public transport, we're the only passengers. The driver probably doesn't want to make a fuss. People don't really mind that here. Old man Daimon and Watanabe are in the infirmary. This bus is going to school, so we can just meet up with them there. Before long, the bus arrives in front of Konohara Academy. Which I think I could just quick travel there, no? No, I cannot. Wait. What? Someone is coming this way. It's the boy from earlier. Looks like you've encountered a spirit, Dr. Yashiki. I can see it with my left eye. There are traces of that spirit on your arm. He's probably talking about the curse I got from Kashima. A strange phrasing aside, this boy clearly sees something. I'm impressed that you survived, but keep this in mind. You can't rely on miracles forever. Or don't rely on miracles. Let me warn you one more time. Give up. Yeah, we're beating this thing with instinct. Cut the bullshit already. What'd you want, you bastard? Shut your mouth, you lout. It's heartbreaking to see the renowned spirit doctor as a delinquent as his assistant. You're deficient in intelligence, spiritual capacity, and even character. You're nothing more than an What? At that moment, the boy stiffens. What's wrong? I end up thinking about them. Just imagining those myriad of feet creeping around that nodular body. Disgusting. Hey, you hate bugs or something? Don't you say that taboo word in front of me. So he's the opposite of Kinukawa. Sorry. Apologies for coming undone. Speaking of, where's Student Council Vice President Kinukawa? She parted ways with us midway. She went back to the dorm. How odd. I saw her getting off the bus, but she went to the school, not the dorm. Come again? Michio wasn't acting like herself earlier. Got a bad feeling about this. Beware, the departed's malevolence is greater than you imagine. Do not dismiss my advice. It's for your own good, and the well-being of those around you. I shall take my leave. Sure, buddy. The boy leaves quickly. Oh, I should have asked his name. Come on, let me save. Okay, I'm gonna turn to Furby. Hopefully I can save without having to talk to Daimon. Daimon and Mora waiting inside. Sorry I'm late, Yashiki. I'll be joining your... You okay? No need to worry. I've always been in bad shape. This isn't anything new. Don't tell me to give up. You're not the only one chasing after the departed. Right. We're as frustrated as you. How is the investigation going so far? I tell them all the information we've gathered up to this point. Slipmouth Kashima, huh? Been a while since I last heard that name. I heard it used to be a hot topic 5 years ago. You know anything? Not really. That all happened before I started working here. Miss Sakamoto may know something though. She's been here for ages. Unfortunately, it's already so late. I doubt she's still here. Except she is. Apparently she has some work to do. I saw her in the faculty room. Sakamoto, huh? She hates me. I doubt getting info out of her is going to be a simple task. Hey, old man. How about asking Nakamatsu to look into Kashima? He's at the mansion, isn't he? Put him to work. That's certainly a good option. Eita may find some useful information on the internet. I'll call him before we head out. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna save there and call it for today. So yeah, start of a new investigation, so a lot of footwork. This case definitely seems a lot more interesting than the first one. Hanako the Toilet is such a cliche Japanese horror thing that, I don't know. Definitely more interested to get into the bottom of this one. We're meeting a lot of new characters, and we're finally starting to actually interact with them. Like for the example, hanging out with Kinukawa. Sho is cool guy. Love that guy. Um, best partner so far to a degree. But yeah, other than that, super excited to continue. I'm kind of curious how many chapters there are because it's like we're chapter 3, and I feel like this still feels like only the second case, but. Hopefully it's not too long, but I do hope we get to spend enough time with every character to get to know more about them. Anyways, thanks again for joining me. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and have a good one.